Cheap trick teleporting me underwater, coward! Cut the act and give up already! You're nothing compared to
Baba Booey.
Why is it that human porn is okay, but dragon porn is frowned?
Unlike with Goku vs. Superman, they don't make it very clear which versions of Vegeta and Shadow they're using. From what they presented, I'm assuming they're using Toei Vegeta and Game Shadow, but you know, you never can be too careful, so from here on out, we're just going to be using those two continuities for this scaling. And same rules as before, no information released after the video's post date. So Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Super, the IDW comics, Sonic Generations onward, none of that. This video gets a lot wrong for both Shadow and Vegeta, and I'm actually well versed in scaling for Dragon Ball and Sonic the Hedgehog, so let's just do a play-by-play of everything this video got wrong.
Damn!
He even got hitched to Bulma, breaking poor Master Roshi's heart.
Let me tell you about a girl that I know.
Vegeta can move and fly at hypersonic speed.
I mean, technically yes, but that's nowhere near Vegeta's max potential. I really hate to bring it up again, but in the Return of Cooler film, Goku and Meta Cooler fight in the transitional realm of instant transmission. In guidebooks, this is stated to transcend time, and in the Buu saga, where Goku and Vegeta are both presumably much stronger and therefore much faster, Goku and Vegeta are dead even during their fight early on in the Buu saga. So Vegeta has immeasurable speed through scaling.
He even has the endurance to survive a nuclear friggin' blast.
Are you seeing a trend here? Technically they're not wrong, but they're lowballing Vegeta massively. Vegeta has taken beatings from Kid Buu, who has multiple universal feats in the anime. Feats like being able to one-shot heaven, which is stated to be the same size as the mortal realm, which is stated to be infinite in size multiple times, being both implied and shown to be capable of destroying the realm of the Kaioshin, which is described as 1/10 the total of the Dragon Ball macrocosm, and Vegeta was able to survive hits from that guy for an extended amount of time, especially in the anime.
But his most devastating move is his final flash attack, a huge golden beam that can destroy whole planets.
Vegeta in the Saiyan saga was able to destroy planets. By the time Dragon Ball GT rolls around, Vegeta should be able to destroy, like, universes easily. In fact, according to the Super Android 13 film and Return of Cooler, both of which are part of the Toei-verse, Vegeta actually has infinite power. In the Super Android 13 guide, it says that the Z-Fighters who fought Super Android 13 have unlimited power. You can't divide infinity by anything, it'd just be infinity again. And in the Return of Cooler guide, it says that Goku and Vegeta overloaded the Big Getty Star with infinite ki or energy. Once again, you can't divide infinity by anything, so it would just be Vegeta has infinite power again. And if you think this is kind of absurd and just hype dialogue, it actually isn't, because infinite power in Dragon Ball doesn't mean much. Again, the mortal universe is stated to be infinite multiple times, and it's a very small part of the total Dragon Ball macrocosm. So if you have infinite power, that just means you can destroy a very small part of the total macrocosm. That doesn't even mean much in the grand scheme of everything. And both of those statements are before the Cell games. Imagine how strong Vegeta is in Dragon Ball GT.
That's right, Vegeta can reach the legendary status of Super Saiyan, a near indestructible form which increases his power output by 500%.
Don't you mean 5,000%? Super Saiyan is 50 times base form, not 5 times base form.
And he can take this form to the next level for yet another 500% increase.
What are you talking about? Super Saiyan 2 would be a 10,000% increase.
Also, despite reaching the level of Super Saiyan 4, he was only able to do so with Bulma's Bloodwave machine and cannot do so naturally.
In a death battle, we don't allow help from spouses.
Fair enough, no outside help for this, that makes sense. Except, if you're gonna give Shadow the Chaos Emeralds, which they do by the way, why wouldn't you give Vegeta the Bloodwave machine? Like, that just, I mean, they're both technically equipment items, so...
Giga nigga!
Shadow can move at hypersonic speeds and survive underwater and in space.
Again, while technically true, this is a massive lowball. In fact, in his debut game, Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow is actually stated to be on par with Sonic, who already had statements putting him at light speed. Promotional material for Sonic Adventure 2 also says that Sonic and Shadow were going the fastest they'd ever gone before, which means Sonic was moving faster than he was in Sonic Shuffle. In Sonic Shuffle, Sonic and his friends escape a black hole, which means that they're moving way faster than the speed of light, since not even light can escape a black hole. In Sonic Colors DS, Sonic says that light speed is small time and no challenge, and in Sonic of the Secret Rings, Sonic crosses the entirety of the corridor inside of Night Palace, which is stated to be infinite in size, which would count as an infinite speed feat. And we haven't even got to the good part with Super Shadow yet.
Super Shadow is the pinnacle of his powers, receiving a 1000% increase.
I admit that the power increase of the Chaos Emeralds isn't very consistent across the various games. It just kind of does whatever the plot needs it to. In the Archie comic, comics, it's remarked that the super form increases their power by 1,000 times over, and in the IDW comics, it says that Sonic gets unlimited power when he uses the Chaos Emeralds. But the Archie comics is a different continuity, and the IDW comics hadn't yet released, so neither will be considered.
He can fly, move near the speed of light, and is totally invincible.
Actually, no, because Super Shadow has immeasurable speed. He's able to keep up with and outpace Solaris at times, who is stated to exist within the past, present, and future all at once. This would be an immeasurable speed feat.
Super Shadow's godly power and invulnerability, the question wasn't if Vegeta could kill Shadow, it was if Vegeta could survive Super Shadow.
I mean, even that's kind of debatable considering what Super Shadow can do. He fought against Solaris, who is repeatedly stated to be a superdimensional life form or being. Superdimensional literally meaning above higher dimensions. Eggman also says that Solaris will consume all existing timelines and that time itself will collapse into nothingness. This is also backed up in game guides that say that Solaris will turn everything into nothing. Now, I'm not saying that Super Shadow is on par with Solaris, but he was one of the 3 Hedgehogs that defeated him. And how do you divide infinity into 3 again? Oh yeah, it's just infinity again.
The winner is Vegeta.
If you want my honest opinion on who would win, I couldn't tell you. Both of them have infinite power feats, immeasurable speed feats. If Vegeta managed to outlast Super Shadow, then I could definitely see him winning that way. But assuming he doesn't, then Shadow would probably win, in my opinion. Not only does Shadow have better feats, in my opinion, fighting against Solaris, I also think his extra abilities like Chaos Control and Chaos Blast, etc., I think that would definitely help him take the edge, even if their stats were equal. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. Go away.
We already know the smell of it.